The moment you open your chart, you already feel the pressure. Price is moving, candles are forming, and your mind is racing faster than the market itself. You're thinking, what's the smart move right now? And that question, if answered correctly, can change everything. Because trading smart isn't about doing more, it's about doing less, but doing it right. You've learned this the hard way. You've taken trades just because the market was open. You've entered because price looked like it was about to move. You've told yourself you'd manage it later, and later always came with regret. Smart trading begins the moment you stop reacting and start observing. You don't rush clarity anymore, you wait for it. You notice something important when you slow down. The market doesn't move randomly, it leaves footprints. It shows intention before expansion. It pauses, absorbs, tests, and then commits. When you trade smart, you stop trying to outguess that process. You let it unfold, and you position yourself after it reveals direction. You've felt the emotional pull before. Price breaks a level and you feel that urge. This is it, you tell yourself. If I don't take this now, I'll miss it. That's the exact moment smart traders step back while emotional traders step in. Because you now understand that urgency is rarely opportunity. Most of the time, urgency is a trap. You start asking better questions. Instead of, how much can I make? You ask, what is the risk? Instead of, what if this runs without me? You ask, what if this fails exactly the way it's designed to? These questions don't excite you, but they protect you. And protection is the foundation of longevity. You've noticed how smart trading feels different in your body. There's no adrenaline rush, no tight chest, no tunnel vision. When a trade is truly aligned, it feels calm. It feels boring. And at first, that bored feeling scares you because you've confused excitement with opportunity for so long. But now you know better. If this sounds like the shift you've been searching for, pause for a second. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, share this with someone who keeps forcing trades instead of trading smart. This is where habits start changing. You begin to respect waiting. You wait for price to come to your level instead of chasing it. You wait for confirmation instead of prediction. You let the market show strength or weakness before you commit capital. You realize that patience isn't passive, it's active restraint, and restraint is power. You remember how many times being early felt exactly like being wrong. You entered where you thought the move should start, only to get stopped out before price did exactly what you expected. That pain taught you the wrong lesson for a long time. You thought your analysis was bad. In reality, your timing was impatient. Trading smart means accepting that confirmation costs a few pips, but impatience costs accounts. You also stop overtrading. You stop believing that more trades mean more money. You've seen the damage that mindset causes. One loss turns into another because you want to get it back. Then sizing changes. Then discipline disappears. Trading smart means knowing when not to trade, and that skill alone puts you ahead of most participants. You begin defining risk before reward. You decide how much you're willing to lose before you ever think about how much you can gain. When the loss comes, and sometimes it will, it doesn't shake you. You planned for it, you accepted it, and because of that, there's no revenge, no anger, no desperate follow-up trade. Your internal dialogue changes. You start talking to yourself like a professional. This level hasn't been proven. Volume doesn't support this move. This is not my setup. Saying no becomes a habit, and every no protects your capital for the yes that actually matters. Drop a comment if this part hits you. Is it patience, overtrading, or emotional entries that hurt you the most? Saying it out loud is the first step toward fixing it. You also stop trying to be right. You stop attaching your identity to your trades. A loss doesn't mean you're wrong as a trader. It means one outcome didn't work. Smart trading separates self-worth from results. You judge yourself by execution, not profit. Did you follow your rules? That becomes the only metric that matters. You notice something else over time. The market rewards discipline on a delay. You can do everything right and still lose. That delay frustrates most traders. They abandoned good behavior because it didn't pay immediately. You don't. You understand that consistency is built over sequences, not single trades. You stop staring at every candle. You stop checking your P&L every few seconds. You give trades room to work. You trust your preparation. And when a trade works, you don't get euphoric. When it fails, you don't spiral. Emotional neutrality becomes your edge. Smart trading also means studying behavior, not just charts. You watch how price reacts at key areas. You notice false breakouts. You see how weak hands get trapped when they chase. You stop being part of that group. You wait for reactions, not headlines, not hype, not opinions. Over time, your equity curve starts to change. Not dramatically, not overnight, but steadily. Losses get smaller, wins become cleaner, drawdowns shorten. You're no longer surviving trade to trade. You're operating with intention. The biggest shift happens when you realize this. The market doesn't need you to participate. It will move with or without you. That realization frees you. You no longer feel pressured to trade every session. You wait for your conditions, and when they're not there, you walk away. If this video is helping reframe how you approach trading, make sure you like it, subscribe, and share it with someone who's stuck in the cycle of emotional trading. This message saves accounts. The simple steps to trade smart aren't complicated. You wait, you confirm, you control risk, you protect capital, you manage emotions, you repeat, over and over, day after day. That repetition builds confidence. That confidence builds consistency. The market will still test you. It will still tempt you with fast moves and false promises. But now you see those moments clearly. You don't chase them. You let them pass. Because you're no longer trying to win every trade. You're trying to trade smart over time. And when you do that, winning consistently stops being a mystery. It becomes a byproduct of discipline. If you made it this far, you already think differently than most traders. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment your biggest takeaway, and share this with someone who needs to hear it before their next trade. Trading smart isn't loud, it isn't exciting, but it works.